Hey everybody, Derek Rutley here with August Construction and Contracting Services. I wanted to come and do this video because oftentimes when contractors give you an estimate on a paint job, sometimes that estimate is a little more costly than the homeowners would like to pay. And I want to explain one of the reasons why it can cost so much to paint a house. One of the main things I want to bring to your attention is the part that most homeowners never think about, and that is the prep work for paint. You can hire any Joe Blow off the street to come and put some paint on the wall, and obviously most people think that all you're doing is just putting color on the wall. Well, if you want a job that's well done, not only do you have to invest in good quality paints, but oftentimes it takes two coats to cover up bleeding on other colors. But the most important part of this video is to speak to you about prep work. It can take an entire day just to prep a room or a house just for paint. And I want to show you some of the prep work that we do at August Construction. Take a look at how we're taping off the floors and applying plastic. This customer has very beautiful hardwood floors, and we want to make sure that no paint gets on the hardwood floors. They have those hardwood bookcase and shelving, custom work that's beautiful. We don't want to take any chances on getting any paint on the beautiful floor or on their custom shelving. So we put extensive time into taping, into making sure that the edges are covered so no paint will come through. You have to invest into good tape. You can't buy cheap tape from the dollar store. Oftentimes paint will get behind the tape, and you will have to spend more time after you're done with the paint job just correcting, areas that paint got into that it wasn't supposed to get to, taping off the windows. And it takes time to do this correctly and efficiently to make sure that the job, you do it one time and one time only. You have to patch holes in the walls from nails and screws and TV wall mounts that were installed into the wall. Window coverings, there are holes in the walls. When you pull all that stuff down to make sure you do an efficient job of your paint work. As you can see on the edges of these bookshelf, we taped it twice. We taped it once just to get a layer of tape on there to secure the corner. And then I taped it a second time to apply the plastic to the current tape that was back there to make sure we had double coverage to make sure absolutely no paint got on these shelves. Around the doors and the trim, once we paint the trim, we're going to tape off that as well. Sometimes you'll have a guy such as myself who's skillful enough to do freehand around there, but everybody's not skillful enough to do freehand painting. Around the crown molding at the top, some people will tape that off, others will freehand, but once again, when you do freehand, sometimes it takes a little longer. Just a short reminder to let you all know why sometimes a paint job costs more. You have to pay guys labor time to do some of the skilled work by making sure that the job is done efficiently the first time around. You always want it done right the first time. When you do it right the first time, you don't have to prolong the job going back to clean up things that the lack of preparation could have prevented. Thanks again. Derek Rutley with August Construction and Contracting Services in Katy, Texas.